Yo, 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 it's your boy Casual Rail with the Silent A podcast. And man, we back with another one and a quick one at that. Yo, hit that like button, comment below. And if you got some time, subscribe. We appreciate that love. We're going quick, we're going fast. And for this one, we're going to get straight into it. We're talking about all roads lead to the big Zurdo, aka Gilberto Ramirez. And who are we talking about? No other than Opetaia. Yeah, Ja's got a fight coming up, I believe, in May 13th. 2025 against a man named Claudio, an undefeated fighter at that. I believe he's like 17-0 or so, and about a 50% KO ratio. Means he's heavily much on the boxing side. He's got good pressure. We're going to do some more film study on him to break him down a little bit and see how this fight will go. Obviously, we'll do a 3-minute fight drill, 3-minute fight breakdown once we get closer to the fight. But with that said, it's down in Australia, and we do expect Opetaia, the true champion he is at the cruiserweight division, the man who's brought the excitement back in the cruiserweight division to handle business, get that done. No disrespect to Claudio, but I expect him to knock him out and get this work done and get on the road to Big Zurdo. Why are we focused on that? This is the perfect fight. This is the perfect setup to fight a man and a fight a style for your next big fight, your next big opponent in the likes of Big Zurdo. Now, with that said, Zurdo is not, your typical Mexican style fighter. Yes, he does do the pressure. Yes, he's got good stand, but more importantly, what he has been learning from the likes of Malik Scott, being able to change his levels and styles and switch. He's implemented a lot of new things in there, and he's a big boy walking in there to that cruiserweight division. Yes, he's moving up the smaller man, and he's going to have to earn the respect of the likes of Opetaia, but he's going to bring in something different, bring in a new skill set, bring in a new style that Opetaia hasn't really seen before. So what other way to get into it than you're going to fight another fellow Mexican fighter? Get yourself tuned up, get yourself ready, and especially an undefeated fighter like that who doesn't know defeat. So he should go a few rounds with the likes of Opetaia, get him some good work, get him ready. And this is a smart game plan. You see a lot of the greats do this, they'll not just in sparring, right? Sparring is sparring, but they'll usually take on a similar like opponent in a fight prior to taking on their big opponent if they can fit it into the schedule. In this case, can, and he's a fighting man. He's a true warrior. He's going to stay ready to get ready, and this is brilliant on him to get adjusted to the style that he will see from the likes of Gilberto Ramirez. Now, on the other hand, we got Big Zurdo's got to get ready himself, right? He doesn't have a fight on the docket yet, but knowing him, they may go ahead and try to slip in, a quick one around June timeframe just to get ready. So we have this late fall clash up between him and Opetaia. Now, I won't be surprised though, and I've seen this done, where Gilberto just waits, see what happens with this fight, May 13th, 2025, and go straight into the Opetaia fight. He's probably already working on some things. Him and Malik Scott stay in the gym, stay getting ready, changing up some things. They know that's where they want to go next. They know they want to unify. And if no other way, you're already a smaller fighter moving up. Hey, we're going to spend these next few months getting adjusted to the weight, making sure we're still good. Yeah, we already had a fight. Yeah, we already beat Billum back a few months ago. But let's get even more adjusted and make sure we still had the right stamina, right game plan to take on the larger fighter in Opetaia. And you're seeing another fighter do that right now. Terrence Bud Crawford, who is skipping to take any fights until he's getting ready for that September 2025 scrap with Canelo Alvarez. He's got to get adjusted to that 168-pound division. Now, we're going to see if this backfires or not for him, but I do like the game plan. You're almost given a whole year or so to get ready, adjusted at that weight, training at that weight, running at that weight, and more importantly, sparring at that weight to get ready for the biggest test of your career. And I can see Zurdo doing the same thing. But with that said, the writing is on the wall. We need the Opetaia and Gilberto Ramirez fight. I believe we will get that scrap between two of the best in the cruiserweight division. Australia versus Mexico will be a hell of an event. I believe the fight will happen down in Australia. I think that's where it should happen to have the biggest fanfare, and we will tune in live for that. Salute to both of them, though. I can't wait to see it happen. As we get closer, once the fight is announced and officially broken down, we will do a breakdown of that, a full film study, and a full 3-minute fight drill, 3-minute fight breakdown, predicting who will win that fight. We've had some earlier predictions. I think Zurdo stands a very good chance to, make this interesting and make it a good scrap and has a good keys to victory. Right now, I will say it's 60-40 in the favor of Opetaia, but we could be very wrong. It could be one-sided the other way or not. But that's what time is for. That's what training camps is for. We'll see how these two men go. But anyway, salute to both of them, both from a real fighters, and definitely Opetaia he's headed in our top 10 for real fighters, meaning the ones who fight any man, anytime, and backs it up in the ring. Either way, we talked too long on that, man. Hit that like button, comment below, let us know what you think. And more importantly, man, subscribe if you got the time. We really appreciate that love and support. It's your boy Casual Real with the Silent A podcast. Until the next time, peace.